All right, so I got an update on the seam sealer alternative. For those of you watching, I think I posted that video about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, about an alternative to automotive seam sealer using quad. So if you're interested in that video, me installing it, you can go back and watch that. But I wanted to do an update and just kind of show you what it looks like after some time has passed, and then also going to be just doing the top coat over top of the Rust-Oleum primer that I did. In Canada it's called Tremclad, but anyway, same stuff. So I'm going to be doing it to top coat with white, and so just kind of a simple video today, but hopefully you'll find it interesting. All right, so I know this stuff looks pretty scary, but this is not rust, it's just glue from the carpets that were in originally. But it's hard to pick up in video, but it's holding really well. Kind of as I expected, it's good stuff. And I'm gonna want to see, hopefully you can see this. You can see it still has a lot of elasticity to it, and it's still actually a little bit tacky. So from my experience, I use this stuff in exteriors. From my experience, it can take, up to a year or a couple of years to fully dry. Fully harden, I guess might be the correct term. I don't know if it dries or hardens, but anyway, so yeah, it's the feathering is still holding, which is expected. Like, it's not a surprise to me by any means, but holding up really well. And if you're interested, like I said, you can go back and watch the previous video that I did. I'll just show you the product that I used. So this is the product. It's a LePage quad, and there is another brand. I forget the name right offhand. It's like QCI or QSI or something like that. But it's another product with the quad label, quad package, whatever it might be called. And they are both the same thing. So if you find any kind of quad stuff, it should be the same, unless if somebody copyrighted it. But how it works is LePage and the other are both subsidiaries. I think that's right, the word. They're both sub companies of the mother company, which I believe is Henkel. If it's not that, it's another one. But anyway, so if you find quad by either brand, it's the same stuff. So, but yeah, it holds up really well, and it's cheap. I think I paid $4 for this, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's around like 4 times as expensive, I think, for an actual automotive seam sealer. So it's a good way to save a little bit of money, which is kind of the theme. A lot of the theme of this project car is trying to find ways to save money without, I guess, getting the job done with as limited budget as possible. That's a lot of what's going on with this car. So I'm going to paint it, and along the theme of cheap, inexpensive, but getting the job done, I've used the Tremclad. Like, as I mentioned, is the same stuff as for you people from the US as Rust-Oleum. It's the same paint. And so I just use the primer. I already primed it, and then I'm going to just top coat it with some semi-gloss that I have left over. So we'll get to that, and then that'll basically it for today. All right, got it all finished here, and looking pretty good. I enjoy brush painting. I don't have a sprayer, and I know they're not that expensive, but it's expensive for me. So, and got the little drain cap here off separately. This stuff goes really far. I sure hope this doesn't really have an expiry date, because this is a couple years old already. But we'll find out, I guess, if it doesn't work. But anyways, that's it for today. So hopefully that was helpful and entertaining, and I'll see you in the next one.